Hello, my name is Anam Raza, and you may know Mary Kate Kalodimos as the girl that almost cured cancer at St. Jude this past summer, but that's just the surface of what a force she is to be reckoned with. During an intense round of 7 square at Victory Ranch, every player had the challenge of rising from peasant to king, but Mary Kate quickly demolished everyone and accidentally struck me in the face with her impeccable volleyball skills. After making sure I was okay, she continued to dominate the rest of the fellow seniors in the game, highlighting how dedicated and honorable she is to what she does. Not only is she physically strong, she's also very mentally strong because she made it that whole week gluten-free, which was not easy, including on her birthday. I'm glad to say that after Victory Ranch, our adventures continued into the AP Bio class, where only Mary Kate will fearlessly answer Dr. Soren's questions when the whole class sits confused in silence. Today I know she will fearlessly deliver the speech, so now I give you the Class of 24's very own Greek goddess, Mary Kate Kalodimos.
English is technically not my first language. This might be surprising as I do not have an accent when I speak, but growing up, my parents only spoke Greek around me as they knew I would learn English from just living and growing up in America. When I was younger, I had no appreciation for this. I can't tell you the number of times I told my mom, "Don't speak to me in that weird language," in the earlier years of my life. Mom, I would now like to sincerely apologize for this. Mama, hilia signomi για αυτά που είπα. I wanted to speak English, and I really had no understanding of why it was so important to my parents that I learn Greek from such a young age. For the first 9 years of my life, I lived in New Jersey. There was a vibrant Greek American community there, and I had many friends who were also raised by immigrant parents, being taught the religion, culture, language, and traditions of being Greek, while also participating in American traditions such as Thanksgiving and the 4th of July. This blending of cultures was easy for me, and it made me feel as if I had my own little corner of the world separate from my classmates at school who were not Greek. When my family moved to Minneapolis, I noticed that the Greek American community was definitely smaller. However, I still went to Greek church and Sunday school where I had my little corner of the world. At this point in my life, nothing had really changed except for the location. However, when I moved to Memphis in 6th grade, one of the first things I noticed was how different the Greek American community was here. I realized that I no longer had that little corner of the world I had while I was living in New Jersey or Minneapolis. This was something I took for granted before I realized it was gone. Of course, there's a local Greek American population, but the majority do not speak any Greek, and the customs and traditions are watered down. This is when I understood why my parents insisted on only speaking Greek, especially when I was little. Because of my parents, I am able to switch back and forth between English and Greek easily, and I can visit Greece without having to reach for my phone to translate, especially when talking to my family who are also living back there. On top of this, holding on to the language ensures that the cultures and traditions don't get lost as it is passed down from generation to generation. As a now second semester senior, I have started to come to terms with the fact that many of the things I take for granted will be gone in just a few months when I leave for college. I've taken for granted being able to walk into my sister's room as I please, my dad making me breakfast in the mornings, and the daily debriefings with my mom. And even though my parents still mainly speak Greek around my sister and I wouldn't trade it for anything. The privilege of being bilingual is one that I will be forever thankful for that my parents instilled in me. Although I wish I could go back in time and fully appreciate everything I've taken for granted in the past, I can't. The only thing I can do is to appreciate what I have now, especially the little corner of the world that my family and I have. Thank you.